Hey guys, welcome back to TechSpark. So today we are going to check out two different search engines. One is Google and one is DuckDuckGo. So basically I'm going to compare these two browsers and show you what is the difference between these two and the reason I'm making a comparison video between these two search engines and mostly search engine against Google. So let's just get right into it. Just before we move on, I would like to tell you about this DuckDuckGo browser. So if you are into tech, you may know that Google almost track every single step you perform on the internet. So that's the reason they are able to follow you with the ads that seem familiar to you based on your previous searches. So that's the reason there is a different browser. This is called DuckDuckGo, and it never tracks whatever you do using this search engine. So they are not going to track any of your searches or whatever websites you are visiting, and whatever you perform here it's almost completely deletes the second you are out of it. But instead of this Google, they track every single information of you and they store it on their databases for the future reference. That's the reason they are so big, and because they have almost every single information about each of their users. So let's just get in right into the comparison. So what I'm going to do is I have a list of some questions, so I'm going to search on both of these search engines, and let's see how what type of results they give. And I will mainly focus on the quality of the result because that's the reason people change their search engines. So it is obvious that Google is so big, so they will have an upper hand on this. But still, let's see what DuckDuckGo can do. So first thing I'm going to search is I want to know the owners of both of these search engines. So I'll search who owns Google. Okay. Okay, so here is Alphabet Incorporation. If you don't know, that's the company which owns Google now. Earlier it was the Google itself. And who owns Duck? Okay, there it is. DuckDuckGo. Okay, so you can see clearly the difference. Okay, first before we compare the results, I would like to make a thing into your concern that you can see this website. If you like take it into a full size, it auto adjust on its own, and when you take it on the corner it again auto adjusts. But in case of Google, I am still wondering that this is so big. It is so big that is still the website don't auto size depending on the size of the browser. So see, if I just take it to the corner, it will just overlap all the data and I have to use the scroll. So yep, that's I think on the first note we have an upper hand on the DuckDuckGo side. It's a better in the sense of interface. So on the comparing the result, I will say this is Alphabet Incorporation. That was the thing I was talking about in the facts. So mainly Google has in their software that if you try to search for something like which might be a fact, so it results it directly. And if we see here, it is not even showing who owns DuckDuckGo. It is basically showing what is DuckDuck. So DuckDuckGo is an internet search engine that emphasizes protecting searchers' privacy and avoiding the filter bubble of personalized searches results. So I don't know where is the owner of it. So I think it is open source. I'm not sure. I'll just see. Okay, let's just check. Sorry, thought the driving works. Okay, yeah. So let's just see who owns DuckDuckGo. About us community. Okay. Okay, I don't know where it is. Okay, there is no information about the owner, so we'll just move on. You can see the difference between the searches here as Google's got the better result. So moving on to next question, and I will search. Okay, let's search about Donald Trump net worth. Okay, it is right there. It is not even a link. It is showing directly. It is 3.5 billion USD. Okay, let's search it there. Donald. Okay, it's actually showing Donald Trump net worth. Okay, see, that's the basic difference. And I will say that this is not because of the DuckDuckGo is not good. It is majorly the main reason is that Google is so big and it is so old company that they have like almost eliminated all of their faults, and DuckDuckGo is still developing, so they don't have that much of better algorithm on there. So even if we saw see the list of links they provided, the first link provided here is the definite Forbes link, and here it is the celebrity net worth. So that's the difference between the type of result it provides. And if I will just scroll, okay, so you will see that there the DuckDuckGo's first link, that is celebrity net worth, is not even on the first page of Google's search. So yep, I think this is also like good. You can see the richest website. So the results are good on the both websites, but this one, the 3.5 billion USD, which is showing it directly, is the reason Google is having the upper hand here again. So let's get on to the next, and this is our type of a technical question, and I will search how to get Windows 10. So okay, it just picks a bunch of text from a link and show it only. So let's just search it here. How to get Windows 10 only. Okay, so yep. Okay, I think this time DuckDuckGo got the better results. Yep. So basically, what I searched for was how to get Windows 10 and the Google. So you can see the difference mainly here. Both are having this CNET link, but it is first on this website and on Google, and second on this DuckDuckGo. So I may not be completely right, but I think this is the point where the manipulation of internet comes. So this basically is showing the CNET link before the Microsoft, and you can see on the DuckDuckGo the first link that you get to know about the Windows 10 is from the Microsoft. So and if you go on Google, I think okay, third one is the Microsoft link, and it is still to get Windows 10. Okay, yep. So I think the both are showing almost the same results because it was a type of a technical question, and only the difference was in the first link that showed it was here Microsoft and it was here the Windows 10. So I think it was like totally equal on this time. So I will just go on to next point and just search some fact type of question. Okay, when is next Olympics? Okay, it is showing 2020 summer Olympics will begin and ends on this. Okay, just see how DuckDuckGo performs on this. When is next Olympics? Okay, so you can see the major difference here that we have is this is the upper hand that Google is having. That they have a type of software which answers the fact type of questions which are related to facts or which are fixed or automatically without scrolling the web. So this is the first answer that they give without any searching over the internet, and this is what here with DuckDuckGo lacks. It is still showing the first link of Olympics, and here the first link of Olympics, but the difference is this because of this some people prefer Google, and you can see the difference, like if you are, even if you go to both of these search engines and search for this, you will prefer this type of search result. As you can see, it is showing every day and without even opening any link, and here you have to go to a specific link that you want to, then you may get the information. So that's again, the Google is on the upper hand this search also. So okay, again a technical question I will say. So we'll search how to tie a tie. Okay, yep, there it is. So it is picking up some text from WikiHow, which says if you are helping someone else put on tie, see this article. So this is type of a, like they are guiding you that there is an article about on this specific topic on this website, so you can go and check. So I will just see if they direct me. Okay, there it is. So they almost like embedded the whole main content into their search, and now you can, without even visiting a website, you can just see this how to type. You can see all the steps here. So okay, it is interesting actually. I did not know that this type of search can also perform there. So let's just see what Google shows us. So how to tie a tie? Yes. Okay, it is. So it picked up some results from some other websites. So the website it is ties.com, and here it was WikiHow. So and let's just see. Okay, then there are videos only, and there is only two. So the number of links that are on the Google are less, and here first we got the steps, almost every step, and let's just go and see. Okay, it is also showing this YouTube links, but it cannot show, I think, on them like this embedded on Google searches like this. So it is showing almost the same results, but there is a very less difference that you can see. And I think this is a better type of result, that you don't have to go to any website. You can just see the whole procedure on the Google, on the, sorry, on the DuckDuckGo search. So I will just see if we can see more items, and okay, they redirected to a new website. So I will just say this is the point where the DuckDuckGo just went up from the Google. So I think this is a point that every search engine is developing themselves, and DuckDuckGo just got better result on this topic than Google. So I'm very impressed. Like if you see, they are redirecting you to the another website, and on this side you can just see all the steps on the same thing. So yep, DuckDuckGo won this one. So let's just move fast ahead, and so we are going to solve a maths equation or problem and see if DuckDuckGo can solve it also, because we know Google has an inbuilt calculator in the search which can solve almost any kind of problem. So let's just see, and I will divide this by this and enter. Okay, here it is. They just open their calculator. So we all know that they have their inbuilt calculator. So let's just search the same or a type of different equation. 151 divided by, okay, so yeah, so they also have a calculator on themselves, and they can also show the same results. And yep, you cannot say that they are behind anyone. They are also showing the same type of results. I mean, they have same calculators, but this is a basic one. Is the, oh yeah, there is scientific one. Okay, now you can see there is a difference between the interface of these both calculators. It is obvious that Google is better right now, but I think growing with the time they will grow, and they will also have a good. So basically, having a calculator in their Google in the search bar is a good thing. So the, both are same on this topic. So I just want to check the whatever links they are showing. Okay, so Google is not showing any type of link about zero. If I short this, yes, now this is showing. So they are like they don't link with the search anymore. So moving on to our last searches. So we second last one is the Bitcoin. As just the Bitcoin value, and okay, it's just showing Indian rupees 2,63,736. So let's see if DuckDuckGo also can show it on our Bitcoin value. Yeah, it is also having this converter, but okay, we see the difference here. This one is I don't know whose this is who supports this converter on Google. I think they own this, but here they are using from xe.com and they are using their calculator to convert things on their browser. So I don't think that makes much of a difference, but I don't know why I am seeing a huge difference between the values of Bitcoin. So you can see it is showing 262 lakh 63,000. It is showing 2 lakh 53,000, and it's like a 10,000 rupees difference. So I am just confused, like which one is true. So I don't know about this. If you want to check, just go and search which one is showing the right one. So moving on to uh, last search, I'm going to search about torrents. So torrents still exist, but the official or the main ones are no more. So let's just see what it gives when I search for torrent. Okay, it's torrent mirror websites of all the torrents are here. This uTorrent, top torrent fix, and let's just search it out. Okay, so again, I think. Here again, DuckDuckGo outperformed Google. So you can see I search for torrent specific, so you can see the word. So its first thing that it shows is the uTorrent website, which is official, or you can say the main uTorrent client. And after that, it goes to torrents.eu, which is also the clone of the that search engine which was closed just recently, and then it shows a BitTorrent and then Wikipedia. So I like this type of like search result where they are like going in a manner to show the results. And here you can see it shows the torrents.me, which I don't know which is the website this is, and then it goes to a Softonic, which is a software downloading website to download this. So I think I mainly will focus on this part, which is how they manipulate the internet. So if you when you search for torrent, is that DuckDuckGo shows the official and the main torrent link on the first position, and if you go here on the Google, you will see it is on the fourth position. So that's how Google manipulates. So they are showing this software hosting website on the second position and the torrents.me website on the first position, which is I don't even know about it. I'm hearing this website for the first time. And you can see it's torrents.eu, everyone knows about it. Then it is BitTorrent, then it goes to Wikipedia, then Pirate Bay, and they are going in like a you can see serialized manner, and the way to show these results. And if you go here, like there is no you can have sense in what type of result they are showing. They are just jumping from one to another results. So yep, this is it. If you don't know that if you didn't know that Google use tracks you all the time, so now you know that. And if you also want to stay away from this Google and want to be more secure, want to get more privacy on the internet, then you should also switch to this DuckDuckGo browser, as I think it is like a very good browser. They have just some very little things which lack here, and I think they will be upgraded in the later years. Also, if you don't if you have some problem with them, then you can give them feedback, and they hopefully I think will reply back very soon with the updates. So yeah, this was it, and this was unbiased. So this was comparison of these two web browsers where I showed how Google manipulates data and what type of results they show, and whereas DuckDuckGo is a lot better in case you want a more privacy. So yeah, this was it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.